Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday night, and welcome back to another live Hangout show. I'm Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and I am just taking a break here to pause between some editing and some other things that I've been doing today. And so I thought it would be maybe fun to hang out a little bit. I know we didn't get a chance to talk too much last night because I was doing the live unboxing, and thanks to everybody that tuned in for that. And again, that was all thanks to Marcos at Collector Zone. I have filmed that review, so it'll be up this week. Also, I want to remind everybody that we have a live unboxing tomorrow night. So that would be Monday the 13th. And that's going to be the Poison Ivy, the flesh color Poison Ivy. So I'm very excited about that one as well. So anyway, I just want to give a quick plug real quick. And again, welcome to the show. These shows, Sunday night shows, are your show. And so anything you guys want to talk about, we can. So let's just do some introductions real quick. And again, as everybody starts filtering in, thanks very, very much. And if you would, as you enter, please hit the like button. That does help other people find our live content, and I really appreciate that very much. So let's do this thing. All right, we got Superman in the house. Hey, Chris, and everyone else in the chat. Hope you are all having a great day. Same to you. It was absolutely beautiful here. It was like 72 degrees. Really nice. Again, my son had a bowling tournament, so we spent some time inside for that. But otherwise, we've got some work done around the house and just had a great day today. Theodore in the house, Brotherhood member. Thank you, Theodore, as always, for not only your membership, but just being here, through all these shows. So thank you very much. Hello, Chris and the Bat Fam. Unexpected stream. I'm not complaining. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either. I didn't have a plan. I literally just said, why not? So here we are. Let's go live and let's hang out. And right now, 38 people, 2 minutes in, are already popped in. So I really appreciate everybody being here. Georgia in the house. Good evening, Chris and everyone. Thank you very much. Luca in the house. Hey, Chris, how are you? I agreed with your video on tired about all. Keep your videos and lives. We're with you. Thank you very much, Luca. I appreciate it. And there definitely are all times where we get burned out and tired about things. And really that video, I think a lot of people took certain things from that video, but really, I mean, the main point of it was just that I'm exhausted all the time. Like, I'm just tired. And I was just wondering if it was just me or if other people are feeling it too, just kind of like the weight of the world. And but anyway, it was a great response to that video, and I'm really proud of that video because I think that so many people feel the same. And again, just as long as we're there for each other, that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. And we got Superhero and Hunter 10. Hi, Chris. Hope you're having a great weekend, and I can't believe it's already Sunday night already. Hope you are not still still, buddy. World sucks. All we can do is hang on the rotation. Yes, that's very true. Again, just I always take it day by day. And what happened in the past is in the past, and every single day is a new chance to start over and try again. But doing okay. I just wish that all next week would be a week off too. It'd be great. I could use it. Lucas says, push that like button, guys. Thank you very much, Luca. I appreciate that. Again, that really does help the channel, and I really appreciate it. Georgia says Black Friday soon. I've been hearing that a lot of different companies and things are having Black Friday sales. I've already seen some pop up. So fingers crossed we'll get some really good deals from Sideshow and other places. That'd be awesome. I think we could all use a little bit of a break right now. Ulysses says, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. Hope you're having a great Sunday as well. Oh, we got Fred Hollis in the house. Hello, best Joker here. Thanks, Fred. Appreciate it. If you're the best Joker, you need to change your Obi-Wan to Joker, right? Don't you think? He needs to be Joker. Looking forward for you to get Ivy and Chris. She's phenomenal. I'm torn if I should keep the Sideshow one I have coming too. Which one are you getting, Theodore? The modern one or the one that I have right there? Let me know, Theodore. Rodri in the house says hello there. Thank you very much, Rodri. Hope you're having a great weekend. Ben Hizzle, hello, Chris. That Sideshow Batman Dark Knight Return statue in the background looks so good. It's just such a neat statue. And again, it's not my favorite story, but I love the idea of the statue. I love the engineering that it took, the quite frankly, the balls it took to create something like that. And I think Sideshow did a phenomenal job with it. Hey, Chris, sorry I missed last night. I had an old friend drop in. Hey, no problem, Mike. Don't ever feel bad. I'm just glad you're here tonight. Selby or CB. I don't know if I said that right. CB, hopefully. Hey man, recommendations for display cases for 1/3 or 1/4 statue. So there are a lot of different things that people use, IKEA and Moducase, and there's like a lot of different expensive options. What I recommend, and if you're just getting started, I recommend using garage shelves. That's what I've used for years, but I just dressed them up with wood. I wrapped them in kind of wood elements, kind of like this. I mean, this is just wood that I wrapped in more wood, real simple. But I really recommend the garage shelving because it can hold so much weight. A lot of the newer ones, like from Sam's Club and Costco, they have ones where the holes are covered on the front, so it gives it a little bit of a cleaner look. And so I personally recommend that. And I know a lot of other people use them as well. I always say I think I was like one of the first people on YouTube ever to use one of those for statues because, again, there was just nothing at all in my area. And since then, people have bought them all the time and they've dressed them up and had come up with different techniques for lighting and stuff. And so I just highly recommend that. And it's accessible to everybody. Hope Prime One has a better sale. Yeah. I mean, they had some really good sale items. I mean, they had some stuff that was 50% off, which is incredible. So they do have some really good items. The problem is the shipping's just so much, Chris, my friend, lives in Tokyo. That Tokyo is someplace I definitely want to go. That's definitely on the top of my bucket list for sure. Extreme gamer and collector. Hi, Chris. Happy Sunday. Our Chiefs have a bye, so no heart attacks this week. Yeah, I'm actually bummed because I look forward to that on a Sunday. But alas, no game this week. What was it? Kelsey flew down to Argentina to be with Taylor. So that's cool. But yeah, I just can't wait till next week. I love my Chiefs. But yeah, no heart attacks. You're right. Luca with a $1, is that euro? $1 super chat. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for your support. Support like that. And again, it all rolls back into this Bat Bunker project that I'll be paying off until I'm 90 probably. But thank you again. Every little bit helps. So thank you very, very much for that. The Deadly Nature Ivy, not sure whether to cancel her or add those funds for the Prime One Vampirilla. Also, are you keeping the pre-order for Vampirilla? So yes and no. I don't know. So I actually decided. I sent an email on Friday to Prime One asking if I can cancel that piece. I have not heard back yet. It's ready to ship, and so I don't know for sure. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see it, but I did opt to cancel her. Whether they ship it to me or not, I don't know. But I just felt like at the end of the day, I love her, but she just is somebody that doesn't fit my collection, and she would be a piece that I would sell if I needed to have her have the room for somebody else. So it is what it is. I love the piece, and I'm happy for anybody that gets her. So Theodore, yeah, if you get her in, maybe you could review her for me because I can't do it. I meant to say, hey, Bats, Joker. Yeah, that's why I knew what you meant, Fred. Thank you very much. Mike Stainbrook, yeah, I might have a Prime One connection if I'm lucky. So tell me, what do you mean? Like, do you know, like, just like a way to get stuff a little cheaper from Prime One? Is that what you're saying? And if so, hit me up, Mike. Hit me up. Ivy in the back looking beautiful. Are you talking about this one right here? This is the tweeter head. Also have this one back here as well. I've got some really great Ivy pieces. Obviously, this one right over my shoulder. And I am also going to have that flesh color one tomorrow night. So again, if you're just joining me, the flesh color Poison Ivy is supposed to arrive. The tracking's still showing her arriving tomorrow. So I'll do that live unboxing tomorrow night if all goes as according to plan. We might even do a Rogues Gallery on Wednesday because I'm going to have family in town the following Wednesday for Thanksgiving. So I'm trying to think. We might have a Rogues Gallery this week too. Might be doing a lot of lives this week. Hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, tell me what you're talking about, Mike. Like Eric said, when in doubt, bail out. Yeah, there you go. That's the thing is, like, everybody kind of called me on there like that. You're just going to end up buying it and then selling her. You're probably right. And is it worth the hassle? Chris, the resale market right now is tough. For sure. And again, like I was talking with you, if you're just joining me last night, I did talk a little bit about these guys right here and the fact that I don't like them down below. And so I'm thinking about moving them back here on the back shelf. And in order to do that, I'm contemplating selling my samurai line. And that's just something I'm still, debating about doing, whether I should do it or not. I simply just don't know if I should. It would be nice to have the funds for other things. And I know the samurai line, I mean, like an Ivy and some of these pieces that are just absolutely stunning, but I don't know where do you guys weigh in on it? I know we talked about this last night too, but where do you weigh in on me putting the sideshow stuff back here on this back shelf, only doing third scale down below, and then selling the samurai? Let me know your thoughts, because I'm sure we have some folks that weren't here last night. Vampirilla from Prime 1 is one I want, but one, it doesn't fit my collection, and two, money is tight. I'm stepping back quite a lot from the hobby. And Rick, that's where I was too. It's like I love that piece, and I feel like I could kind of make her work. Yes, she did appear in a comic book with, I think, Catwoman, so technically she could be a Batman villain. And she does have the bats flying off of her. I just think she was a beautiful statue. I was blown away with what I saw at San Diego last year, and I would have loved to have it in the Batcave. But at the end of the day, money is money. It's expensive. It's nearly $2,000 ship statue, and so could I use that for something else? The answer is yes. So it is what it is. Yo, Tweeterhead on the bottom right of the screen. Yep, that's right here. I was actually just moving her around. I don't really have a place for her. This one right here is basically a Paint Master prototype is basically what this is. And I just don't really have a place for it in my collection, so I'm not exactly sure what to do with it. Beautiful piece. Hey, Collector Zone in the house. Hey, everyone. Quick hello for everyone. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Marcos, for being here. I responded to your message earlier. I wasn't exactly sure what you were saying, so hopefully I'll be able to clear that up with you. But anyway, really excited that Marcos is here. And again, thank you so much for letting us do that unboxing last night. And again, we're going to be giving that piece away during the Batsy Awards. So very, very good stuff. Chris, no, through my buddy now he knows I'm like, oh, okay, I see. So no major hookup there, but maybe you can get some stuff from him. That'd be all right. Have you ever had PayPal password recovery issues? I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of. Chris, Batman 2 movie, Mr. Freeze. I would love to see it. I've heard rumors. I'm having a hard time. Like, if the first film was so real, like it makes the Nolan films look like a cartoon. It's so real, and I can't envision what they would do with Mr. Freeze unless he like injects people with like a freeze serum or something. That's all I can really think of. Like I can't imagine them doing like a ray gun of some sort. And so, me personally, I would much rather see the Court of Owls. The Court of Owls is what I want to see more than anything. I think it just naturally fits in. I think they could also do some stuff with the League of Assassins. I think that would be cool, but we'll see. We'll just see what happens. I'm selling my Sideshow 1/4 Doomsday. If anyone's interested, just remember international shipping is insane if you are. And again, like the secondary market it's definitely a buyer's time. It's a seller. It's not great for sellers right now, but it is what it is. Damn, Samurai line is so epic. Not something I would get, but that's a tough one selling, considering some are tough to get now. And again, like I have, what do I have? I've got 8 pieces. And so it would be, again, it would be a good chunk of change to add towards something else that I'm interested in, maybe another bust or, just some other pieces around. I'm just not sure, but I just feel like the sideshow stuff probably needs to go up instead of on the side. I feel like it's a lot of money down here and it just gets lost. So I feel like this shelf needs to be third scales. Chris, what do you think about the new life-size Iron Man by Sideshow? I'm not sure if I know. The ones I'm thinking of are all done by Queen Studios, and I feel like they've all been great. I had a chance to see one live at San Diego this year, and I thought it was really awesome. It's not something that I would want in my collection, um, but I think they're really cool. I don't know if it's directly from Sideshow or maybe I missed it. I'm not sure. Let's see. Chris, I see some companies are doing 1/10. Yeah, absolutely. I just did a review today. All thanks to Iron Studios. I did the President Loki, and I know not everybody is a 1/10 collector. There's not very many people have watched that video today. Um, but I think they're really cool pieces. Again, seeing them all on display at San Diego is always like a thrill for me because it really does let you appreciate how good they are. But they're not my cup of tea necessarily because I mean, I think quarter scales get lost in this room. It's so big. Like 10 scales would not work in this room at all. Unless I had like a really just a minimal, like a detol for something. Um, but yeah, a lot of great 1/10 scale stuff right now. Eric says, I'd be happy to do a review for your Vampirilla. She is shipping economy, so I'm sure other community members will have her before I will, though. Either way, Eric, I would love to hear your take. So even if we have multiple reviews on her, that'd be okay. But I would love for you to do one. You did such a great job before, and you put so much thought and effort into it. So yeah, I would absolutely love that if you're interested. Yeah, just hit me up at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com, just like before. Really appreciate that. Again, thanks, Marcos. Thank you. Hey, Chris, how you doing today? Hope your weekend is going good. Doing great, Lane. Again, surprise, I'm tired. It's been a long weekend, but it's been nice. Again, just really nice weather here and looking forward to the holidays. We always have a lot of folks over for Thanksgiving. We host about 20 people, so it's always, a really fun time hanging out with family. What's your favorite anime movie? It's The Iron Giant for me. Are you just talking about animated in general? Um, I mean, I don't know anime. I've never really watched anime. But if it was just animated, I would probably go Mask of the Phantasm. Big fan of that. Of course, I love Disney films and things like that. Yeah. Ulysses says, if you do cancel the Vampirilla piece, what statue would you substitute her for? The penguin bust would get my vote. I don't know if it would necessarily be a substitution. Like I did just pre-order the Batman versus Killer Croc, so I mean it kind of offsets there. So I think that's probably what it would more likely be is just whatever I'm getting sooner. But it's not necessarily a trade for trade piece. It's just really money back in the bank is what it really is. I like to have a little nest egg there for when things come up. They need to have a Robin that gives him hope. Who dies? Are you talking about for the new Batman movie? Again, somebody asked me that earlier. I was doing some Instagram questions. So if you follow me on Instagram, it's again at Batman Statue Collector. From time to time, I like to answer questions on there. And somebody asked about Robin. I don't love Robin, but I think if done well, like I feel like if it's more of like a Damian Wayne type of character, I think I'd be okay with it. But I still prefer just Batman on his own. But again, the older I get, the more I understand family. Sideshow Harley Hell on Wheels really sticks out behind you. I love that statue. Yeah, it's a beautiful statue. A little pop of red in this room of color. It's just really neat. It's just a really neat piece. Hey everyone, I was wondering if anyone else has also started focusing on collecting actual comics instead of statues because the current issues with high prices and shipping. I have seen a lot of people do that. Obviously, a lot of my friends, and we collect CGCs. And speaking of comics, so these are kind of cool. I bought these a while ago, and apparently my kids just found them in our car, which is funny. I actually forgot I bought them. I don't even know if these would uh, rank very good with CGC. So this is what year is this? I have no idea, but it's fun to collect old issues. It's like this is an old Batman Detective Comics. This one is 467, And then I also bought this one. Again, I probably bought this a year ago and I forgot all about it. But this is a Neil Adams cover, which I really love. This is the Two-Face cover that he did. So, collecting comic books is still a lot of fun. Collecting CGCs. Again, what I've been getting into is original art. That's something that I have been kind of going gung ho. It's probably a giant mistake. And it definitely takes up some statue money for sure. Let me show you for those of you that might have seen it today. So my new thing that I'm going for is, and I'm going to do it over time. But a lot of you guys know that I did the David Finch commission this summer, and it's Batman on top of the building, which turned out really great. And then Eric B, as you guys know from Rogues Gallery Live, he started doing these little remarks, but they're a little bit bigger than remarks. And I think Finch now charges about 150 a piece for those. And Eric's got like Penguin and Joker and and Scarecrow, I think, or somebody. I can't remember who else he has. Can't remember. But anyway, he's got 4 of them. And I just loved the way that looked. And so it really inspired me to do something where I was going to have Batman and then surrounded by all of the face portraits of all the villains, or as many villains as I could get. And so I reached out to his handler. His name's Jason. And actually, Jason contacted me last week. He called me on the phone and we talked on the phone for a while. And he really likes the idea of doing the different rogues. And so today he did 2 for me at the convention that he's at. He was going to do 3, but he didn't have time. So he'll bump it to the next convention. But so Scarecrow, Two-Face, and then I'm going to have a ventriloquist done. And this right here is the, let me get this off there, Andrew. This is what he finished for me today. So like, how great is that? I mean, that is just insane. I am so thrilled. I am so happy. But again, just imagine having a wall of all David Finch's villains. Like, that's pretty incredible. And so that's kind of what I envision. I envision doing something kind of crazy, and I don't know how deep I'll go with the villains. I mean, I'd like to have everybody, but I know that'd be a small fortune. So like I said, if I could just do it over time and, different shows that David's at and things like that and kind of space it out. But I absolutely love the way that turned out. So I haven't seen the finished Two-Face yet, but love it. Love it. Love it. All right, let's go back here. Reportedly, the villain in the Batman 2 will be Hush. I'd love to see that as well. What do you think of the price of the Hellbat by Prime 1 that showed up today on Sideshow? I'm trying to remember exactly how much it is. Actually, I think it came up a couple of days ago, actually. Let's see. It looks like the bonus version, deluxe bonus is $1,475. Basic one is $1,155. It's a lot of money for a quarter scale. It's a lot of money. I just have a really hard time with that price point. But it is what it is. I mean, XM Studios, a lot of their samurai pieces are that much or more. So I guess I just have to get used to the idea of quarter scales from the Asian markets being that much. And again, we're really lucky that we could spend $600 or so on a premium format from Sideshow. I watched the Flash movie again. Michael Keaton has the original feel. Yeah, definitely hit me in the feels. It wasn't my favorite film. I feel like the graphics could have been better, but it was just great to see Keaton back in the suit. Kenneth in the house. Hi to everyone. Hi, Kenneth. Hope you're having a great weekend. I wonder if Sideshow will make a new Killer Croc. If they do, it's going to be tough selling the old one they made. And honestly, that's why I sold the one I had, because I knew that Prime 1 was going to do their quarter scale Killer Croc, and I'm going to be real happy with that. I also have a fan art one that I have down here. And so I have options. But again, I just didn't know, again, we're probably 2 years out until the Killer Croc one comes out from Prime 1. So I just wanted something in the meantime, and I liked the fan art one better than the Sideshow one that I had. And I loved the Sideshow one, but at the end of the day, I just thought it would be a good opportunity to pass that one on before something new came along. But sometimes the new one comes along and people like the old one better anyway. So you just never know. Everybody has different preferences. P.S. Those 1/3 busts are awesome, and the price point will probably get me back into getting statues. I'm so proud of Chad to try to keep that price point low, and that is really his goal. I'm sure, like I said, I'm sure it will creep up over time, but for the time being, I'm really excited. I hope he's able to go really deep with the line, and I'm very excited to be able to complement my collection with other third scale busts. Again, Collector Zone's a great place that sells those. If you guys are interested, and again, use code BSC at checkout to save money on those. Ben Hizzle says Iron Giant is a great little anime movie. I'm surprised they have never done a sequel or a remake. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if I've actually ever seen Iron Giant. I know. Please don't send out your pitchforks. I don't think I ever have. Julie Rosenhaus. Hey, Julie, I hope you're having a great weekend. And unfortunately, it's Sunday night already. Chris, I just picked up the Iron Studios Riddler 1/10 scale, even though it's smaller. I just needed a Riddler. I actually think that piece is really great. I actually was hoping that Iron Studios would do a quarter scale piece because I do think it's really fun with the chair and the monitors. I like it. I think it's a great piece, even at 10 scale. 1/10 Sentinel Dia with proximity pieces was a genius idea. I absolutely love it. Can't wait to show my full collection. Fatal, that is an incredible collection indeed. I feel like the paint applications probably could have been better on some of the larger Sentinels. I've seen a lot of reviews where people were not really happy with the paint, but overall, I think just the idea of this giant diorama was genius, and it made people want to buy all the pieces. So it was a great business move. It's just awesome. My 1/10 Joker is pretty cool. That's awesome, Mike. Mark, hey Chris, surely someone has said it already, but wow, that is some background. Well, thank you very much. I'm really proud of it. And again, it is still a work in progress. I'm still trying to figure out the art, whether to put art behind or just art on this back wall. And like I said, with the David Finch stuff, like I can envision like this whole back wall being David Finch, but time will tell. We'll see. Chris, new Terminator animation from Netflix 2024. That'd be fun to watch. Cowboy Bebop is the best anime. I've never seen that. Bad Protocol. Jimmy G in the house. What's up, Jimmy? Hope you're having a great Sunday, my friend. Got Justin Racklin. We got all the members pouring in. 98 of you watching on a Sunday night. Thank you so much, guys. It's awesome. Saying hello to Marcos. Well, comics can still be super expensive as well. Oh, man, you're preaching to the choir, Lane. Very, very much so. Very, very much so. Definitely collecting more comics with higher prices and statues, comic sports. And so, you can collect, like I said, like I got these last year, and like these old issues, like this is $3. Like, that's $3. So you can still collect fun things. But if you really want, to invest, and you need to buy the keys, you need to make sure that they're slabbed or whatever, there's still a lot of money making opportunities for sure. You just have to hold on to them for a while. Yeah, Ben Hizzle there. I've been trying to get more art prints. Again, art prints. If you ever checked out Cece's art, she's got some amazing prints. All my Rogues guys, they collect art as well, and it's just art prints can be so much fun. And that's kind of what got me into a lot of this was the art prints, and then that kind of changed into sketches when I met the artist, and then that changed into wanting to collect original art. And so like that's where my passion is. Like I probably wouldn't spend a lot of money on art prints right now because I'd rather that money go toward a commission. But I still love the art prints. I still love the ones I have. Yeah, I love all the Marvel characters. I like Star Wars. I like Marvel. I like Transformers. I mean, I like everything really. I mean, I'm a pop culture nerd, just like all of you guys, and I love all that stuff. Jurassic Park and Harry Potter. I love all that. And so, but my favorite Marvel character is Iron Man. I really like him, especially the movie version of him. I never really read the comics other than Spider-Man. I also love Spider-Man. I'd say Spider-Man and Iron Man for me are my favorites. Chris, I really love your Scarecrow David Finch commission. I think his art is the best for Scarecrow. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And he did in New York, he did a life or a full size Scarecrow, which right now his prices have gone up to 2,500 for a full size figure. So his stuff is like more than doubled from San Diego. So it's going to get harder and harder to get stuff from him. But man, his Scarecrow is incredible. Chris, what is the best Joker 1/4 and 1/3 statue in your opinion? I've got my originals back here. I've got, this one right here. I still think holds up. I think this one is really phenomenal from Tweeterhead. I think it's just iconic, and it's a massive piece. It's really fun in quarter scale. For me, I really like the Lee Bermejo Joker. I just absolutely love that piece. And I'm trying to think. I'm really excited about Joker Say Cheese. That one's shipping from Sideshow this week, and so I can't wait to see that one too. I think it's going to be one of the best Jokers out there. I finally found the Superman Volume 2, number 205, CGC 9.8, and I've been looking to pair it with my Henri Creation Superman for Tomorrow statue. Now I just need to send it in for Jim Lee to autograph. Now that would be cool, Justin. Make sure you post pictures so we could see that when it happens. That's awesome. Well, Chris, I know you're not. It's not your wheelhouse so much. Pre-order the Batman '89 Batmobile from Hot Toys. No idea where I can put it yet, but it is something. I have both Bat Cycles and Batman the Flash 1/6 on pre-order. I love the Hot Toys vehicles. I think and like the Jazz Inc. Batwing. Have you guys seen that? That thing is giant. How cool would it look on my back wall here? But I just think that they're really well done, and it's just I don't collect the vehicles. I love them, but I don't really want to go there. I'd rather have the full figures. Again, that's just my personal taste, but so awesome, Lane. Hey Haas, that's a great picture of yourself. Oh wait, that's it's me. This is what I look like in the morning, Brad. Isn't this how you roll out of bed like this? I got my little sleeping hat. Haven't brushed my teeth yet. I've got the stink eye. Mr. BSC right in the morning. Hey, thanks, Brad. Scarecrow looks amazing. I have ordered the Alfred statue. It's funny though. I ordered the Alfred, but I haven't ordered the tactical throne yet. Do you know yet which Hush Ivy you'll be keeping? I think the green one is better by a nose. I think it's the hair and portrait that's a little bit better on the green. I don't know yet, Rick. I'm gonna have to do them side by side and kind of decide. I've had my green on sale for a while, and so I just don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. I'll find out tomorrow. Kinsey Shaw. Hey, Chris and everyone. Hey, Chris, I know you reviewed the King Batman Who Laughs 1/4 scale statue back in July when I pre-ordered him. Do you know when he might be shipping? I don't. I feel like XM has been pretty slow this year to ship. I don't know if they're kind of getting caught up, and I don't know if it's factory issues. Again, I have no inside information at all. Haven't really heard much from XM in a long time. They used to be real vocal and and would contact me, but I just haven't heard from them in a while. So I just don't really know, but I know that a lot of people are waiting for things. Like Dan Default from Wayne Manor North or Rocket City. no longer Wayne Manor North, but Wayne Manor Rocket City. He is still waiting for his Joker, the Sean Murphy Joker, and that one still hasn't shipped yet. So I don't really know what's going on with some of these pieces, but fingers crossed. Hopefully they'll start shipping soon. Is the room holding heat pretty good, or is it cold in here? I'm actually really comfortable. In the wintertime, it does tend to get pretty chilly. In the past, like I would come in here in the wintertime and I would just freeze my bat butt off. And like I'm very comfortable. I'm in a hoodie right now, and I'm warm. Like the insulated walls are really nice. I'm really glad that we went to that step and did it versus just keeping the concrete. But yeah, it's cool in here. Like I like it cool, but it's certainly not freezing at all. So I've been really happy with it. Detroit Rock City. I just watched a Kiss live stream from Seattle last night. It wasn't live, but it was a full concert taped, and man, it was fun. I'm just so sad that they're hanging it up. But yeah, Detroit Rock City. I'm happy to unbox my Wonder Woman Rebirth statue, Prime One Studio. So you're saying you did, Travis? Or are you saying you would like to for the channel? Let me know. How can I avoid paying import taxes, Eric's situation, and unnecessary high shipping if I purchase from Prime One? I'm considering them because of their recent coupon. So, dues, I don't want to say your whole name, but 16, I'll just call you 16. So, basically, if you do the economy shipping, you avoid those fees. If you do the standard shipping, the faster shipping, then sometimes you're hit with those fees and sometimes not. I have not had that shipped to me that way since Eric had his problem. And I believe that was because of US law changes where he had to basically become his own importer because of the amount and size of the boxes. And so I have luckily avoided that. I just haven't want to pay. I have not wanted to pay the really high prices for the shipping. So it is what it is. But that's what I would recommend is that you just do the economy shipping. I know nothing about any of that stuff. I'm sorry. I just don't know anything about it. Detroit Rock City. Get up. Get down. Have you seen the movie Player One? The Iron Giant was in the movie and climbing. Yes, I have. I have seen the movie Player One, and I know who the Iron Giant is. I just haven't seen the film. Chris, I see the J&D Mira off to the side there. How does she compare in size with the Ivy next to her? Same size. They're both true to 1/3. Ivy might be a little smaller than especially some of the men statues, the male statues. But yeah, she's just up there out of the way until I get her packed up. I've already got the Jared Leto statue, its box back up because I'm giving that away on the Batsies. I've already got the Dark Knight packed up, and I got to get the Mira packed up and sent back to Todd. Again, thanks to Todd at Spec Fiction for letting us do those reviews. That was awesome. I am. Thank you. I hope the same for you. I know Sunday night already. We've been talking about the new place that the new Olivia piece that Olivia teased today. Have you seen it? I'll send you a message. I have not, Julia. So yeah, send me it, please. I say I haven't even watched any football today. Justice League, Doom, and Batman Long Halloween. I love the Long Halloween. I love the animation style. That's more of my style. I like. Everything looks good, Chris. The setup, camera, lights, and especially the statues back there. Well, thank you very much. I like that I can kind of like move. I can move my table around a little bit, and I can get different angles and do different things on the channel. Just to kind of I just have the freedom to kind of set things up how I want to in here and get different looks and different things I could do with the lights and stuff. So, although my bottom one obviously is not working again, I gotta go hit it. Should I go hit it? Let's see if it works. Probably it's gonna be blue though. Yep. It defaults to whatever color it was last night. So it's just I don't know. I gotta look at it. Thank you, Julia. Ryan says, hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Same to you, Ryan. There are indeed bats in the belfry. It's always tough as a collector when you see something you want, but have but have to know you can't afford it. I ran into that with Scar Predator German. It's just more than I can do. And it's a space hog too. But I know a lot of people love those Predators, and Scar did look really great. I'm a little late to the show tonight, but if you decided what you're going to do with the Samurai line, again, was kind of talking about that earlier, Lex. I'm definitely considering selling the line. I've just got to weigh it out. I don't know. I just don't know what to do. Like I just feel like my biggest problem is, and I said this maybe before, is that this room is so big that the room is so big that the quarter scale stuff gets lost, if that makes sense. It doesn't have as much of an impact as it did in the other room. And I love the Samurai line because it was on the side. It had a lot of impact because your eye kind of went to it. But now I just feel like they get lost back here because the third scales have so much more impact in this room, or something like this has so much more impact in the room that I feel like the quarter scales get lost. And so something has to give. So I'm leaning more towards selling, even though I don't love that idea. Love the mirror, but the price point is rough. Kind of reminds me of the new Deja with her price point. J&D are very expensive, but everything's expensive. So it's all subjective. You know, if you love the actress and you love the character and you love the way it looks, then, you know, it might be worth the money to you, but it is a high price point. What do you think about the legs on the newest Sideshow Green Lantern being released? So that was sculpted by Daniel Bell. We actually touched on this a little bit last night because a lot of people feel like the legs are too long. Me personally, Daniel Bell knows anatomy. If there's anybody that knows anatomy, it's him. And I just think it's the costume. I think it's the torso, and it makes his legs look elongated. He also is pointing his toes, so that makes it look a little bit taller. I really think it's fine. I can definitely see where people think that, though, but I really think it's just the costume that's causing that to look that way, and his toes. Man, Jonathan, you are not wrong. A question: is there a 1/3 scale Joker from Keaton Batman movie? No, Dominic. No one's going to get that license. No one's going to touch it. I know there's a lot of people that would like to do him, but I just don't think it's going to happen unless Nicholson passes and then his estate makes some changes. But his asking price is too high that a company would not be able to recover from it, especially now. People are not buying statues. Edition sizes are incredibly low. No one's going to take a risk on a Nicholson. I mean, if you have to pay $1 million or whatever it is plus for his likeness, no one's going to take that risk. I could almost guarantee that. Especially not right now. Maybe in the future if things get better, but I don't think we'll ever see any Keaton or any licensed Nicholson, period. Are you getting the Prime 1 Michelle Pfeiffer? Yes. I have ordered her. I've ordered the Keaton 89, and so those two will be going together for sure. Hold on a second, guys. I just got a text message. Let's see if it's anything I need to know. All right. Good to go. Best wishes, buddy. Hope you're well. Cave is looking sick. Thank you much, Mike. I appreciate it. Happy weekend to you. Appreciate the compliment. Chris, it's like you have a bad clapper on those lights. Are you talking about like the blinking? I know sometimes it blinks, or this, or are you talking about this one back here? Like, yeah, I know it's bad. I just don't. It was installed that way, and I haven't been down there to really tinker with it. You would expect Ivy to be smaller than the males of the same statue scale. Ivy is supposed to be a rather petite character, voluptuous but small. My Hush Ivy looks tiny besides my Iron Studios Hawkman. Well, that piece is massive, Rick. I'm trying to sell Sideshow Scarecrow 1/4. I had a buyer on eBay, and DHL was charging me $1,000 to send to France from Australia. Ooh, crazy times. So I'll have to sell locally, unfortunately, by the looks. Yeah, international shipping's a nightmare. Just absolutely a nightmare. Maybe the quarter scale stuff would be better on display stands in the middle of the room. I thought about that as well. I still just don't know what to do with the middle. I mean, I feel like the movie pieces look really good in the middle, and it kind of is separate from all the comic books on the side. So I just don't know for sure, but I do agree, Justin, that is a possibility. Mac Phoenix in the house. Hi, all. I just joined. I hope I didn't miss much. Looking forward to your unboxing of Prime 1 Poison Ivy, Chris. Someone canceled their order, so I was lucky enough to pick it up. Congratulations, Mac. That's awesome. I know a lot of people are really excited, especially the people that missed out on the green version. And so I can't wait to unbox her with you guys tomorrow night. And I hope that you enjoy yours as much as I do, Mac. It's awesome. It's funny you said that, Fred, because I actually had a company reach out to me and said if I would like to review this lightsaber. And I'm like, sure, I'm a Batman channel, but I love Star Wars, so why not? And so, yeah, they sent me a lightsaber, and it's up in my garage. I haven't taken it out of the box yet, but yeah, I'm going to review a lightsaber. So, yeah, stay tuned. I don't know if anybody on the channel is going to want to see it, but they were kind enough to send it to me. So, absolutely, I'd love to review it. Yeah, it's just the prices are just insane. Absolutely insane. Rick says, which one do you think will be the better statue? Prime 1, Michelle Pfeiffer, or the Dark Side Studios one? So I'm getting both. And I am going to show them side by side and we can compare. I think that there are good things about both of them. I think that there are bad things about both of them. Obviously, I think with the Prime 1 especially, I've heard of like where her stitches are. The paint's not very good where her skin is. So I have heard that issue. I think the likeness is very good. I think the likeness is very, very good on the dark side. But I haven't heard anything about the dark side. So I'm, in recent months. So I don't know. Hopefully she'll be shipping soon. I'm hoping we get her in first. But that's the plan, is to review both of them for you guys. Lex Ledger says, I think you are right. The room is so big, it's almost designed for third scale or life size. The 1/4 scale could get lost along the sides, but they fit in nicely in the back. And that was always my plan, that this back would be the quarter scale stuff. But originally I was just like the top 2 rows here were going to be samurai, and the top 2 rows over here was going to be sideshow. But obviously I've filled this up already, and I've got all of these down here that need to go up behind there somewhere. That's why I'm thinking about selling the samurai line, so I have more room to put the sideshow stuff back in the back. Diet milk. Is that like skim? I don't know what that is. Let's see. I think the Olivia teaser will shock you, to say the least. Anyhow, I'm still looking for that Sonya statue, Bat Fam. So I need to go to Facebook real quick, because now I'm curious as to what Julia sent me. Let's see what it is. Let's see. Got eyeballs and teeth and stilettos. I'm not sure who it is. Maybe Vampirilla? I don't know. That's neat. Thank you, Julia, for sending me that. Not exactly sure. I'm going to save those photos real quick so we have them for rogues. I'm sure we'll want to talk about them. Thank you again, Julia. But yeah, I'm not sure who that's going to be. We also maybe suspected that she might be sculpting one of the pieces for Tweeterhead. Maybe, no, that wouldn't be that, because it's got the feet. So I don't know. I just don't know. I already have the Prime 1 Scarecrow. That's a great piece. I would love to see Prime 1 do a cartoon, a comic book version. I would love to see. Hey, 99 people still watching. Thank you guys so much. I love each and every one of you. You're incredible. And I just thank you for spending time with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button. Don't forget. Do you think you will review the Batman WB 100th anniversary statue? I'm not sure what that one is. Is it McFarlane? I'm not sure which one that is, Don. You guys are selling back and forth. Aspartame milk. That sounds disgusting. I really like the way the prints looked when you had them lined up behind your 1/3 pieces. Part of the problem, Batman Collector, is that so much of the art is blocked, and I felt like it was a little bit busy. So it's still possible, but I just don't know yet for sure. Chris, do you have details on the Tweeterhead 1/3 scale Doomsday bust? Do you think it'll be the cutoff waist on the Superman? I love the discussion with Chad the other day, and I'm truly excited for Tweeterhead. So I've seen Doomsday in render form, and I think most of them are there's going to be that slice. It's going to be consistent along there. And as Chad explained, he thought it looked a little bit weird when it was just cut straight across. So they, him and his artist team, art director, liked the slice, and so I think that's probably the way Doomsday will end up as well. Again, I just saw early renders of him. He's gonna be big. Unfortunately, I'm not a big fan of Doomsday. Even if you have anything else for sale, let me know. No worries, John. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Hi, Chris and everyone on the Amtrak from the St. Louis back to Kansas City. So thank you for the live streaming while I'm riding. That's awesome. RJ Bean Statue Machine. I love that name. That's fantastic. Have a great trip. I do own all of the Batmobiles from every movie and TV show from Hot Toys. I wish I could show you. You'd love it. Yeah, just email me, Dominic, the Batman Statue Collector gmail.com. Show me. I haven't received any statues for a bit, but tracking says my Prime one, Aliens Ripley this week. I think you liked it. So yeah. Great piece, and I think that they've even updated her since then. I've seen a lot of really great stuff coming out from Prime One recently, and all of them have looked great. I think Ripley, thinking Rhea Ripley, Ripley looks great. Michael, I have attempted to cancel Vampirilla. I've sent Prime One an email asking them to cancel her. I have not heard back yet. Chris, I can't say too much detail, but that 1/3 scale Scarecrow comic book you want may be coming in the future. Now that Prime One is doing more 1/4 scale, I think we need 1/3 Rogues. So do you know something, Extreme Gamer and Collector? Do you know something? Message me on Facebook. I got to know. And hey, I understand, Mike. Thank you for being here. Has Prime One just dropped the Superman and Batman Hush 1/4? Weird they haven't released them when it's a guaranteed moneymaker. To say that I'm shocked is an understatement. I am just astounded that we have not seen that go up for pre-order. Again, it is a license to print money, especially for the Superman. I don't know if it's maybe a factory issue, but holy crap, Prime One, get it together and get those up for pre-order. If you want to make money, put them up for pre-order. Killer show. The Bat Bunker looks awesome. Thank you, Emmanuel. Appreciate you as always, my friend. I'm not sure which one that is. I don't own it because I don't know what it is. I'm sure I've seen it. I just don't recognize that name. Oh, thank you very much, Jonas. Again, this app can do a million different things. Let me see if I can get a little dim. I don't know if this will change. I've got to go out of the app and back in. But this will give you an idea kind of what some of the things can do with the automation. Sometimes it takes a minute for it to connect the Wi-Fi, especially if other people are using it right now. And apparently this is one of those moments. It says network abnormality. Well, I'll keep trying. I'll get back to it here. Your collection needs a Batmobile. I think it would be cool, but I just don't know where I'd put it. Okay, you gotta message me. I'll keep it private, but you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. Are you on Facebook, Extreme Gamer and Collector? All right, let me see. I'm in now. Let me see if I can change it. So this one right here is called Ripple. This one's called Sunny. Volcano. Obviously, that one in the corner is not going to work. That one's called Glacier. This one's Desert. Deep Sea. Let's go Winter. Let's see, Starry Sky. Rustling Leaves. Sunset. Sunrise. Let's see. This one's called Universe. So you could do a lot of different things. It's got this one's called Dating. This one's a Siren. Complete Siren. That one's called Fight. It's got emotions. This one's called Breathe. Kind of fades in and out. This one's called Twinkle. So it's fun. It's Flash. Just different things it can do. Let's see, I think I'll go back to this one's called Cornfield. This one's let's see. I think what did I have? Ripple? Yeah. We'll stick with Ripple. It's getting there. I added a carpet in here. I'm going to add some sound panels as well. I think everything I do will keep helping. I've also added some mics. So this is what I have right here. I've been doing for the last couple videos. Actually, I bought it a year ago, but it's got like a clip-on mic. So I wear that when I'm doing the reviews and stuff, and I think that's really helped with the echoes for the most part. And then it's got like a receiver that I plug into my phone. So it's pretty cool. Getting there is long story short. Is your Prime 1/3 Batman Batcave leaning any more than it has in the past? No. Still the same. The Poison Ivy brings a nice... That is true. That's a good point, John. It does bring a nice contrast to it. I think that they're going to try to do 4 a year is the initial plan. Trying to do 4 a year. I missed any videos of you putting in your new rug. Do you like it? Easy to put in. I didn't do a video because I didn't think anybody would care. Maybe I will. But basically I just unrolled it. I may put another layer underneath. You could put kind of like a spongy layer underneath. That also will help with the sound a little bit, but I wanted to test this out first and see if it would help. But overall, I like the look of it. So for Christmas, for my parents, actually, I'm getting the big bat cave, like the one that opens up. And so I'm going to get that for Christmas. It's actually upstairs in my house. I just have to give it to my mom. We always just buy our own stuff and then she gives it to us. Yeah, so I might be doing that, a live build of that, if anybody would be interested. Yeah, that's right. I know. No. Yeah, I should have warned everybody. Yeah, seizure warning. I should have said. Yeah, you got to fix that one light. The longer you wait, the longer it'll be. Yeah, and I haven't been down there. Thanks, Chris, for your channel. I get a lot of great ideas from you. Keep up the great work. Good night. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that very much, Dominic. Again, just thank you guys so very much. I always like to kind of keep these around an hour, and we just reached an hour right now, and so maybe that was a good stopping point. I've got a little work to do in here tonight, but anyway, I just want to thank everybody. Again, 100 plus people watching right now. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me on a Sunday night. I hope you have a great rest of your work week. And again, tomorrow night, Monday night, that will be again November 13th. We're going to be unboxing tomorrow night right here on this table right here. We're going to have a flesh colored Poison Ivy from Prime One Studio. Also, probably more than likely Rogues Gallery on Wednesday. Also, probably a Joker Say Cheese unboxing as well coming up next weekend, if Sideshow ships it to me in time for that. And so, yeah, we got a lot of live content coming up. Again, just thank you guys so very much. I appreciate it. Continue to be good to yourself. Have a great week. And again, just give yourself some mental health breaks, and happy collecting. Love you guys. And again, thanks for hanging out with me on a Sunday night. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your week. See you tomorrow night right here for a live unboxing. Good night, everybody.